Hey man, why your employee coming for me, bro? Why Jaleec?
Oh, she went crazy, Munchie. What happened?
What's up with that? You think she got a thing for you too?
I called her a rider because
What? That's why she went off. Wait a minute.
yeah, because the difference between a play and a troll, and then the boy Wack was like, that's a troll. I'm like, she's like, yeah, that's a troll. I'm like, nah. I'm like, oh girl, riding. But I didn't really mean no malice. You know what I'm saying? I used to mean like she trying to agree with him and shit. Because maybe she think he got, I don't know, opportunities or something, like, just knock it off. Because we know the difference between the troll and the play, right?
So yes,
Yeah.
this is Wack's new thing.
So what happened? So what was she agreeing with?
She was agreeing that Wack said something was a troll instead of a play, because he caught in tripping because last week
About the Troy Ave shit we was
right,
on?
and he said, man, where that Buster Adam at, man? Agreeing with the blind nigga. When have I ran plays? But you have ran plays. He's like, no, that was a troll.
Everything you bring up that is the most obvious example of a play, he's like, nah, that wasn't a play, that was a troll. And it's like, bro, you be doing, you be playing this out behind the scenes, and then you do it on camera, and it's like kind of a little bit real, a little bit theatrical. Sometimes it's like a troll that's supposed to, be outed at some point. He be doing that. I can't. It's so unthinkable that he's acting like he doesn't do that. He's the king of that.
Troll is
troll,
if it's obvious.
that ain't no troll. That was that if that was fake, which we hear,
what
it's
you mean,
called a play.
man?
Troy Ave. That Troy Ave. He said that was a troll.
I mean, he
This
said
wasn't-
that was real, which could be an example of him trolling, but I think it was actually him being just misinformed.
No, he ain't being misinformed, because he said he using my lawyer.
Yeah, so his evidence for that was showing a text message from his lawyer, but it was essentially just a random screenshot. It could have been you texting him.
All I'm saying is, when you trolling, it's obviously a lie, and you playing with the subject. Like, I'm about to hop in the car with Young Gang and go get put on A-Trade. Man, stop playing shit. And I show him, you know what I'm saying, a Hannah tattoo. Like, I'm trolling. They know damn well I ain't about to do that. A play, you trying to pass something off as a truth, and it's obviously a lie.
So the other day, Remo came up with a good way to distinguish between Wack's new definition of troll and a play. And a play is something that directly benefits whoever's running it. So if Wack running a play or whoever running a play, you feel me, and it makes them look better or like just benefits them in any capacity, that is a play. If it's just a with people's head and it's just a joke, that's a troll.
Man,
I think that's a fair distinction.
Okay, because sometimes you'll do something like, all right, when I bought Leonard the Lambo, it's like now people are trying to be like, oh, look, he was lying about that. It's like, I was in the parking lot of the rental spot, a rental spot that is one of the most well-known rental spots in LA. I didn't even bother to drive the Lambo down the street where it would have been a little bit more reasonable.
How did they know you was in that rental place, though?
I mean, I'm just saying, I didn't really try that hard to hide it. It's like this rental spot is like a bright neon green spot. And I acted like I was giving her a Lambo in front of this spot. And now people like, obviously some people believed it, but anybody who really knows me, it was pretty clear that that was not real. But
they
to
know
me,
you wouldn't buy her a Lambo?
that wasn't a play, that was a troll. Because I went on the podcast the next day and talked about it as if it was fake. And it's like, but then on the other hand, a play would maybe be like, I don't know, like we actually do something and try to keep it a secret to actually like change public perception.
Or act like you're pulling off the lot with it.
Yeah, okay. Well, but even if we did that, I mean, it's still like a skit, whatever. That would have actually made it a way better skit.
All right, what about it?
I wish I thought of that.
What about at the Barker mansion when you got quote unquote arrested?
See, that's a play. Because it's like, obviously, like people were gonna figure it out like right away that it was. I came back 10 minutes later.
But I don't have no beef with Jaleec. I don't go back and forth with females unless it's what's her name? Sharice. Yeah, I got time for her. But
I got time for her.
I ain't got no problem with up north, Jaleec.
I think Jaleec said that her biggest issue with it yesterday when we discussed it on the news was that she said that it seemed like you acknowledged everybody else that was like, oh, Lush ain't call him out, Remo ain't call him out, nobody else called him out. And this is a rider, Jaleec.
But it's because they're talking about Wack. Wack is like the biggest troll that be talking about.
No, and then they got a Mr. Screw, Brandy, and I don't want nobody to defend me. I was talking about, it's like, I was just getting on Wack about the troll and play thing. I ain't nobody defend me against Wack or no shit like that.
I was kind of almost feeling, before we get into that, I just got to say, quick shout out to Everything 420. They are like the Amazon of smoking gear. They got it all. Vapes, grinders, edibles, flour, even shrooms. And their app is super easy, fast, with discreet shipping from Dallas. Check it out. They always have promotions going on, and I especially love the new mystery boxes. Go check those out and get extra off your order if you use code, one word, no jumper. Everything 420 or the E420 app. Shout out to that. I feel like things have been heating up between you and Wack. The beef is just getting worse. It's just like, you guys just keep going at each other neck and neck more and more. Every once in a while, he'll call me. Well, I want to pull up. I want to get in that blonde face. I want to see if he's talking that shit in real life.
Shit. Well,
And I say, no, sir. No, thank you.
man, look. He the king of content, but then when people get to shooting their shit back, people get upset.
Yeah.
My tongue is my gun. I could talk shit too. I ain't no idiot. I know how to talk. But ain't nobody gonna touch me.
Wah, wah, wah. Take that, Cash.
Munchie, when did it get started between you and Wack? Did y'all always have a contentious relationship like this?
I think I was on this list to come at, cause he could f with you right now, but at some point he got on this like, yeah, wait till I make my way around to him type shit. And I was on that dumbass app, I deleted that Clubhouse shit, and I pointed out that he called somebody a snitch, and you still haven't produced the paperwork, on me Deuce Sims, and he blew up on me, and it was down here from there. He blew up, talking shit. You know how they do on the Clubhouse? Yeah, mute you, nigga yelling, all that shit, talking crazy, and then that was that.
So many of Wack's beefs are just him turning up on somebody randomly on Clubhouse, and then it just turns into a 5-year beef.
Yeah, I don't know that nigga. I ain't never
Or
met
he
him.
turn up on the Bloods. It seemed like to me. He more cool with the Crips. I'm like, are you a Crip or a Blood? But it really don't matter. But maybe he just want to be Suge Knight or something. I don't know.